All right, what is up? Welcome to the Dinger Show, presented by OddsShopper. I'm your host, John Hyslop, joined, as always, by my friend, the great Aton, at ShanderBets on Twitter. What's up, dude?
All good, man. Got that Alec Boehm jack last night, so it turned some profit.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
how about the Kyle Schwarber? We nailed that, right? Like you take the first plate appearance, he walks, and then you live bet the home run at better than plus 230 odds, and it came through. So that's the builder. That's like step one to now win $1 million today.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's always good to use the books money to win the million. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use my money for that. It seems a little bit irresponsible. You know what I mean? But then when you're like, all right, well, this is the books money. It's like, yeah, not really that irresponsible.
Yep.
Like it's irresponsible on their part.
Of course. It's totally irresponsible. But whose fault is that?
Yeah,
we need to feel sorry for him?
Doesn't make sense.
No.
Anyways, what's up, Red?
Gotcha, Red.
How you doing, big guy? Man, it's going to be a good night. I just released the sorry, I just had. Did you ever had a peanut butter Oreo?
Oh yeah, actually I have.
Not bad, dude. I just
look how many chins I got. Does that answer your question?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I figured you had, but I was just making sure.
That's a safe assumption.
Well, man, those I didn't know those were a thing, but pretty good. What's up, Matthew Riley?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it makes it hard to talk afterwards.
Well, it's a combination of the Oreo, right, which builds up, and then peanut butter, which also can build. Now, it's not actual peanut butter, but even the fake peanut butter, the Reese's and the Oreo, the fake manufactured peanut butter can still get a little congealed.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what's happening. Dude, at Poly Market, you can... All right, so remember when the guys escaped from prison?
Yep. Is that PA?
I think Louisiana, New Orleans.
Oh, Louisiana, right.
I was hoping we'd be able to bet on these. I wasn't sure how, but like we should be able to bet on like which guy gets caught when, you know what I mean? Like, because there's one guy with face tattoos. You're like, all right, he's going back like within a couple days. I should be able to bet that.
Right.
But Poly Market just released prisoner parlays. You can now bet on which inmates from the New Orleans jailbreak will be captured by Friday.
Is that right? Which one individually? Like there's multiple odds?
Amazing, dude. Like that's the kind of stuff I like to bet on. There was a movie a long time ago. It's pretty old. Rat Race, I think it was. What's up, Tanya?
Not the Rat Pack.
No, it was like where these people bet. They made a race of people. They had a race. But like a scavenger hunt type thing.
Well, it's like putting odds on.
Green was in it, and
yeah.
The guy with the tongue ring.
Yep.
He got infected in the movie. That movie. But I always thought, it's like, that is an awesome concept. It's better than sports. I mean, it's like human life is what you're betting on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But like, not to live or die or anything like that. I'm not
right. But actual like activity.
But like they're doing something like, and you can bet on it. And I just thought that was awesome. And the first thing I saw these, I was like, dude, like we should be able to bet on these guys. Like I said, you got face tat guy. He's going back. Like he's not. Like how are you gonna make it, dude? Like you have face tattoos.
Like,
you're not going to hide that. Yeah, it's so tough.
Wear a COVID mask all over the place.
Yeah, it's tough to blend with the face tats. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. So that's very cool. I'm glad they got that. I hope Kalishi does too at some point. That way you can kind of now you can arb maybe a little bit, do some prisoner arbs. But anyways, we don't have that at the book. So let's move on. Yeah, exactly. Scott, like face tat guy. Like I mean, you come on and. They're getting caught by Friday. They caught one of them sleeping on a bench.
Is that right?
Yeah, not great. I don't know. The thing with prison breaks, you never think about like what you're actually going to do when you get out there, because that's an issue. Because getting out is hard. Spend all your time thinking about that, and then you finally get out there, and it's like, oh shit, like I have a whole new set of like ways to live. It's not like you're in prison. You know what I mean? Like this is different. Now you need money. You have to hide yourself. you're kind of a burden to any of your buddies. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
you can't be hanging, like, you don't want to be hanging around that guy. Like, you're all trying to go out and party and everything. And you got this guy who's escaping prisons hanging out with you.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? It's like, that ain't fun. Like, for me.
No, that's like having a chauffeur. Like you're constantly reminded that you can't do anything to bring any extra attention on you.
Yeah.
Because for a different reason, but same end, you're going to feel you're going to deal with repercussions. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you're hanging out with face tack guy who just broke out of prison,
like,
you're not leading karaoke on top of the bar.
Yeah. You can't really hang out. It's not that fun. Like, I don't know. I don't want to hang out with face tack guy from prison.
No.
Like, he's going to be busting, like, blowing your whole spot up, dude.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal. But I mean, like Scott Reed is right. If you're getting anything north of minus 200, you kind of have to bet it.
Yeah. There's no chance I wouldn't take that.
Minus 150 seems like a steal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's up, Mr. Mike? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think some of these guys, they get out and they're like, dude, just send me back. It's too hard out here. It's tough on the streets, man. It's tough to live in prison, but it's tough on the streets too. Especially if you're from prison, you're supposed to be in prison. And it's not as easy. It's not as easy as people think, dude. But anyways, let's move on. The ARBs are kind of out of control right now. OddsShopper right now. Look at the screen. All the ARBs. Like, look at these $7 ARBs, $6 ARBs, $5 ARBs, $4.75.
A lot of stuff popping.
That's free money. And the ARB tool is still free, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
absolutely. 100%.
Guys, they got to put this behind a paywall, but they never do. So it's free. Just right here on the EV bets, just go to more. And the first thing that pops up is arbitrage. Bang. There are 50% profit boost at FanDuel. So what I've been doing with mine, instead of using that boost, what I'll do is I would wait till Lugo is actually in the lineup. You got to do this with a lineup that's already been announced, so you know the guy's in it.
Right.
Austin Wells is a good one. See how this is only 70 cents? That's only at plus 750. When you use the profit boost, it goes to plus 1130. Change the ARB a little bit. So then you can take the under at Profit X. If you don't have Profit X, download it right now. Promo code SLOP.
Immediately.
You have to have it. Immediately. Don't pause this and go download that. I don't know how you don't have it. You have to have Profit X. So Profit X, take the under for whatever. It would be cheaper once you've boosted Wells though. So you take him to hit a home run at FanDuel, not to hit a home run at Profit X. I got like $23 from that. So for free. And that's awful. No, it's stupid. So any of these guys that show up on this page, like it works on anyone, but you'll make more if you use people from this page. So as the lineups come out, just find a guy. It doesn't even matter who it is. Lugo would be a good one because that's 800. That'll be like plus 1,200. And then minus 780 to not hit a home run. And that's it. Just take both and you can't lose.
You're good to go.
Yeah. Yep. So that is what it is. What else? Oh, we didn't even look at what we got. So never mind this. Austin Wells and Austin Riley, both those guys are probably hitting a home run tonight.
Riley's an amazing call. He was popping on the plus EV tool. That 3-1 number was plus EV, matches up great. Like it makes too much sense. And you boosted it?
Yeah, so it's 450. And then I took his under at Profit X. I'm gonna make like $20. No matter
is that why you're doing him solo here? So you can ARB him? Because this is like that Twitter thing where, what would be the key sign that you've been taken hostage? And somebody behind your camera has an AK-47 pointed right at you.
Mm-hmm.
It would be that you're using your profit boost on solo home runs, not on like a 2 or 3 leg. So I'm a little concerned right now.
No. It's just so I can ARB them. So you get free money. And then that way I can just now every home run bet that I do is free.
Got it. Got it.
That's why I woke up one day and I was like, you know what? I want all my home run bets to be free. All of them. Like all of them. Like, I don't want to pay for another home run bet for as long as I live. Because it's a lot more fun when there's no way you can lose.
Right.
But if you win so much.
And you're not down. Like, again, you're probably not going to be down 15,000, 20,000. You win $1 million. Who gives a shit? But the point being is like, can you imagine the flex of winning $1 million in the first place off the millie and then turning around and saying, I'm not even down because every single one of the failed tickets was provided for free off the ARB tool. So I don't have to worry about paying 15, 20, 50K back to the books before I can collect my mill. I was never down.
Yeah, no, that'll never come out of my pocket. The sports books will always pay me to take $1 million shot at them every day. I'm telling you, that's the way, dude. That's why when someone says like donation, I always just laugh. I'm like, man, you have no idea. I know right away, like that person's brain will be in a pretzel if I tried to tell them what's really going on, you know what I mean? Like what's hot on the streets.
Yep.
Anyway, so the millie today, Stowers, Jesus Sanchez, Jackson Holiday, Reese Hoskins, Bobby Witt, Michael Garcia, Dalton Varsho, Jan Makata. That's
a serious millie right there.
Hold right there. Look at the cash out on it. Still the same as what it is.
Now
I put on it.
I just got
free one, though. 50 cents though was free though.
50 cents for $1 million. It's amazing. They probably wouldn't even let you bet more than the 49 cents, right? Like you're capped out.
No.
There you go.
No, what you do is you type in $1 million.
Yep.
And the 2 win. Does that make sense? So right here, you go to reuse.
Oh, yeah.
What you do is you would type it in. So don't type in what you want to bet for the wager. Type in
if you want to win. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 98 cents now. So just saying. It was only 40. It popped up 49 cents. So that what happens though is once you hit submit, then this will go to like see this number here. The 9K. I don't think we'd get paid that because it ends up changing because of the odds. Because I mean, I guess whatever they're doing the calculations, whatever. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. So it
changes and it'll end up being a little bit over $1 million. I don't think we'd get that 9K.
No,
I don't think they would because I think in the terms and services they say like, hey, we're not doing. You're
limited in that regard. Correct. Mm-hmm. Correct.
All right, and then we're going for the I did a no sweat token. Kyle Stowers, Bobby Witt Jr. 25 gets you 924. So you'll win about $899 if my math is correct, which it probably is.
Seems right.
Feels right.
Jackson Holiday. Now, I got off a show just now with Modi, a tail show with Modi, and that was his play for a parlay.
Yep.
Did you guys talk about him this morning?
Yeah, he's on him. I think he took him. I mean, you got to get a Jackson in there.
You have to.
And he's the hottest one on the streets right now. So it's tough to not. I don't know. Do we want to are they doing anything at DraftKings?
Last I checked, I think they had like a live boost. Oh no, it's a no sweater. They've got a no sweater for a home run.
Okay.
I bet Brandon Lowe earlier this morning at like 8-1. So you get a no sweater on DraftKings, which you can work in however you want, right? It can be solo, it can be parlay. And then FanDuel, you've got the 250% profit boost. Josh Lowe, not Brandon Lowe. I apologize. Josh Lowe at 8-1.
Yeah, Brandon Lowe is actually Brandon Lau.
Lau, right. So Josh Lowe, Brandon Lau, right?
Yep. But
by the way,
exactly the same.
I'm sorry?
Spelled exactly the same, though.
A Bear, right? Out of Seinfeld. Yeah, absolutely. Alex Boehm, Sharp Burners. How about Cody Bellinger is batting 4th in this lineup behind Aaron Judge against a pitcher that he's got great personal history against. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if there's anybody hotter on the Yankees right now, at least tearing the cover off like Bellinger. I got him at 6:30 earlier this morning, man.
Really? Against Corbin, nice. Well, it's that lefty. We always talk about that. They give you a discount on it. Like that means he automatically can't hit him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, that's not how it works, dude.
Let's see where he is right now. He might still be in that spot. Yeah, he's down to 6-1. Sorry?
DraftKings, I got him 650.
There you go. I'll tell you what I had earlier with him. Bellinger, 6:30 earlier. So yeah, draft. Also, too, it's like I want to put a quarter unit down on Bellinger. I didn't even go to DraftKings because I may get like $7 down if I'm lucky.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna let me take. I'm gonna put this in, but yeah, Holiday came way down. Well, 650. I opted in. Where's my boost? Oh, there it is. There's the bonus. So a two-legger, Holiday and Bellinger. The MLB no sweat. I bet you money they don't even let me bet this. These guys are such scumbags. I mean that the nicest way too, though.
Well, it's just the reality of it, you know.
Let me find one more. There's got to be another one. We got Stowers. We need anybody a left against Talon, but it's generally anyone against Talon is a home run threat.
You've got Antonio Sensatella on the hill. I don't give a shit. Last night we said the same exact thing. 10-mile-per-hour winds blowing in at Coors Field. Oh my God!
Yeah, none of that matters.
3 guys hit jacks on the Phillies, including Edmundo Sosa. I mean, come on, Sensatella is just a piñata waiting to be punched out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Coors.
I'm looking.
Now you got a little lefty action here.
Yep.
Harper.
Cam Smith for the Astros. Take a bit. You get me a Philly. I'll trust you with the Philly.
Okay.
But I need someone else. But I wish Cam Smith, they got to bat him higher. I don't love taking a guy batting eighth, but I think Cam Smith homers tonight, like without a doubt, like 100% home run. Like
Schwarber's down to 2-1 right now to hit a home run.
Yeah, we can't do that, dude. That's
it's just it's ignorant to take something like that. And then the flip side, it's like probably like the biggest buy low. Well, Max Kepler's down to 470. I wouldn't ask you to take anybody else, I think, at this point. Okay.
What about I gotta take Cam Smith. This thing has no shot, but 5 gets you $2,300. No sweat. And all it is Cam, Jackson Holiday, and Cody Bellinger. Is Cam a righty or a lefty? Do we know?
Who's that?
Cam Smith. He should be a lefty, but I don't know if he is. But he should
is. Wait, he's hitting eighth tonight. He's a righty.
Yeah, he's a righty. They'll never see it coming, dude. Let's see if they take it. They did. That's no sweat, dude. You think I'm going to be sweating that?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, not at all.
No.
Those are the ones that would hit, though, because I usually put 25. So multiply that $2,000 by like 5 times. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's what would have hit had I had a normal bet on it. But that's how it works. Those are your dinger ones that hit. So if you're watching this thinking, which one should I do? It's that one. Because those are the ones that hit when you only put like $5 on it, when you normally put 25 on it. That's when you hit every single time. Like, it never fails. What else?
I'm going to run Harper here. You want me to put Cam Smith in this one here? We'll go Harper.
No,
Smith.
we already got Cam.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I think Cam definitely goes deep. But like I said, like, it's still Cam Smith, and he's batting eighth.
He's batting eighth.
Like,
no, I understand.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I think there's other opportunities here.
Adrian Hauser's back in the major leagues, huh? Are they even going to play the White Sox game? Do we know?
Oh, that's a good question. What's Kevin Roth say about that one? Because if they, I don't know what the weather situation is, but Hauser's definitely a guy we got to target, right?
Yeah, I bet you he's an opener. There's no chance he's not anything more than that. I would, yeah. I mean, he has to. They got to be opening with him.
I mean, you got some late night action here too, out in LA. you're probably going to get some good numbers in that game. Well, I mean, I wouldn't take on Yamamoto, but you might get some decent numbers against Nelson because he's given up some hard hit, but the barrel rate is actually fairly low.
I mean, I would look for strikeout guys in that. Last night I was bored and I was doing plate appearance strikeouts. I'm back, dude. We're gonna be so rich, dude. We are gonna be so rich by this. They had Huff like plus 180.
Oh man,
for the Giants, like he literally strikes out every other at bat.
That's
like,
a must jump right there.
I mean, there's a lot of them though. So again, what we can do is once we get lineups, they will be out 1, 2, 3. There's 3 games. I like to do it with the late ones because you kind of know what you got to play with. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's no pressure at all because it's it's house money and you know it.
What about
kind of suck for this though?
All right, I'm looking at this A's game. I know you got your guys there. Oh, I got some of these numbers. Look at this. Rooker is 250. Taylor Ward is 280. Soderbaum is 330. O'Hoppy's 330. Lawrence Butler 330. What are we doing here?
Yeah. No, that's just
this is insane. I mean, Zach Neto, I like a lot. He's plus 360. Even that, I feel like it should be closer to 4-1. And now I'm forced to bet. Like, I'm not just going to bet somebody just to bet him like Matt Lugo at 8-1, although that's your guy, right?
Yeah. I mean, he struck out 4 times last night. KC5, I don't think we have any WNBA. Do you have anything for the WNBA boost?
Me? Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. You want it?
Hell yeah.
I ripped this from the tools, so we can promote this if it wins. Alicia Gray under 2.5 threes and under 15.5 points. And then we added Caitlin Clark under 9.5 assists. And that boosted gets us to plus 335, right? A lot of correlation penalty in this game, but you get the boost back at plus 335. Listen, as long as idiots are talking about these two in Clark and Reese, and as long as idiots are focused on the idiots talking about Clark and Reese, you're going to have people rushing to the window to bet overs. Oh my God, Caitlin Clark going to do this. Angel Reese is going to do this. And that is where we opened up the show with Slop talking about the WNBA and some opportunity. I mean, my God, it's insane. Like, as a sharp bettor, you will be amazed, floored at these opportunities you'll see, and the CLV you'll get on top of that too. So that's what I ran with. Clark under 9.5 dimes, Alicia Gray under 2.5 threes, and also 15.5 points under that. A lot of unders, but you know what?
Whatever.
This is what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I need something for that. Dude, I mean, you get a boost. I don't know. I still don't know what happened.
In what sense?
The league came out, WNBA, that they said, like, we're investigating, what happened, the incident, like what incident? Like, I never saw like what the incident was.
Nobody did. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but there's like, again, the amount of stuff that gets posted on video on social media by the second, right? Like, somebody has the random video of the guy, like there was something in Philadelphia where this woman basically was road raging, and her way of road raging was defecating on the car behind her. Did you see the story?
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that.
So there's video of this and all this other shit, and yet in the stadium, like, what is the actual incident? I'd like to know that too.
Yeah, I kept saying what happened. I kept like they'll say, well, with what happened, and I don't think they're talking about the foul, because the foul was conveniently cut off. Like, they show like a lot of the clips I've seen, it cuts off where Andrews pushes the girl in the back and then grabs the board, which I respect. Which that's my kind of basketball.
Gotta grab the board.
They're not gonna call that. Then we gotta, what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you're trying to get the rebound, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you pushed her, whatever. Well, they don't really show that, and then she grabs it, and you can see Caitlin Clark having her arm out, and then she just hard fouled her, which I respect. That's how you play. And then that was it. So there's no way we're talking about that as what happened to Angel Reese, because nothing really happened. It was she got fouled hard, but not like it wasn't head. It was It was like a hard foul, like I don't know, like the kind that you just see. It wasn't even that crazy. So
they were both hard fouls.
yeah, so it's like whatever. So that ain't it. But I think they're talking about something more, like the investigation. Blah, blah,
Oh yeah,
blah.
this was
I
on
keep
her.
seeing more. Well, like, well, what happened to her? What happened? Like, I don't understand what happened.
Apparently, it was when she was on the free throw line, right? And people were booing and whatever was said there. It's just exactly. Again, I'm not saying it didn't happen. It's just
I just
we're waiting.
That's all.
We're waiting for something to come out and be like, oh yeah, there is the guy who said that, so they can kick this guy out, right? Like,
yeah. My favorite is they want Portnoy arrested or Caitlin Clark. I'm not sure which one they want. We talked about yesterday that there was another one today, another tweet. And you're just like, oh my God, like you guys really don't know. Like you don't watch sports, I guess.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's no way you watch sport. Like that's not how sports betting works. Like he bet that before the game. Like it's tough, you know, because you're like, these people want to have a take so bad. It's like, dude, you just don't know. Anyways, that's it. Let's go back.
By the way, I think I'm gonna go Lugo. Is Lugo starting tonight?
That's what I was waiting on. He's like plus 800 from what I saw.
I may bet him in the hopes that he either starts and drops so that he doesn't pinch hit.
DraftKings, I don't have to worry about that. Are you at FanDuel?
Yeah, I'm on FanDuel, yeah.
Okay. You could ARB that.
That's a good idea, right?
He's on the ARB tool. It's plus 800. Just wait for him to be in the lineup, though. Last thing
I'm going to have it ready.
Use your profit boost on that, and then all of a sudden, guy's not in the lineup, and you're like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's not going to void. It's going to void at one and not the other. And you're like, dude, I just lost. Like, I
that's
a half unit for nothing. Like, I don't mind betting a half unit. I just don't like to give it away for nothing.
Correct. Look, that's why, and I think KC, right? We're talking about this. I told you I built it off the tools. The reason why these unders are popping is because people look. How many games have they played? 2, right? So
I think they've only played 1. That team.
1. Okay, so there's a rush to the window, right? Caitlin Clark opens up with a triple-double. Oh, my God, she's going to drop a triple-double every night, right? Like, there's a lot of up and down in the WNBA, and we see that as far as how the market reacts.
So that 3-leg no sweat. So Tyler Fitzgerald plus 200. Sam Huff plus 180. Oh, that had a boost. So it was 150 they had. Still a horrible price for that. That's hilarious. But the those are good. The plate appearance strikeouts, those are very fun. Something to do while you're bored. Cody Bellinger, Jackson Holiday, Cam Smith. All 3 homer, no sweat, 5 to get $2,300. Like who says no? Like how do you not have that?
I'm in.
Just like hanging out of your back pocket.
Seriously.
What else do we need?
I think we're good, right?
Yeah, I think we got the boost at FanDuel.
FanDuel is the big part, right?
Yeah, the 50 or whatever they were, 50% boost. Again, I used them on 2 guys that I ARB'd. So don't totally go Austin Wells, Austin Riley. Here's the thing though, since I ARB'd them, both of those are hitting.
Yep.
I have
you know it now.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how that works, dude. It's not, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah,
that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll take it for you. I'm saying it's just one of those where you're like, what are we doing? But again, the Millie, Stour, Sanchez, Jackson Holiday, Reese Hoskins, Witt, Michael Garcia, Dalton Varsho, and Jan Moncada. I think this is the night, dude. I really do. Oh, my bad. The pitching thing. Hey, I'll show it to you real quick. I did it at ProfitX. Here's one of the unders for it was unders minus 300 for Riley.
Is that right?
Yep. At ProfitX.
Wow.
Yep. Over 5.5 strikeouts for Will Warren plus 108.
Lock it in.
Yep.
Are you ARBing this or are you just running?
No, this is straight up.
Yeah, this is a great bet. I might take him to 7 tonight, to be honest with you.
Yep. I think he is a 7-8 guy.
Yeah, I'm in
not,
on that.
He's not some bullshit guy. Like this is a strikeout dude. I think pretty soon we're gonna see you know, it's gonna go up. Like that's gonna go away. Like it's not gonna be like that anymore. Like this 5.5 plus money stuff. Even though we don't have a lot of plus money, I'm trying to pull it up now.
Wow, it's now FanDuel 6 plus is minus 128, 7 plus is 152.
So yeah, using the screen here at OddsShopper, minus 128 at FanDuel, minus 115 at DraftKings, minus 120 at ESPN. I mean, you're not getting anything like this.
What do you have it at ProfitX?
Plus 108.
Yeah, I'm going to put 75 down on him to get 7 plus. I hate that number at plus 152, but it's really just, it's probably going to be one of the best that we can get on an alt. Yeah, even at minus 102, like that's fine for me. Yeah. I'm going to put down greedily. I'm going to try. What number did you get? Because I'm going to try to ask for that number.
Plus 108.
Yeah.
You could just make the order. Rob, just make the order. If you don't want minus 102, yeah, like I took it this morning. So it takes time, but dude, anybody that doesn't have ProfitX, get it right now. Just get it. Promo code SLOP. Definitely use promo code SLOP. They'll give you $200 cash back for the first month. But we have to have this.
I'm in.
Have an exchange. You just have to have it because, like I said, I'm sitting here with plus 108. Anybody that wants to take that right now at those books, you're paying like minus 130. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just different.
Yep. No, I love it, man. I'm in. That's a great find. I also ran the 7 plus too. So when that hits, we can victory lap.
Real quick, making an order, Rob, is you just go over here to strikeouts, see request, or I'm sorry. So you don't want those odds. You want plus 108. And then you hit place. Yeah. And it'll go in. Does that make sense? I already have it, so I can't do it. That's all you do. You just change it, you put whatever you want, and it'll come up and show yours as one of these. And that's it, man. It's that simple.
Beautiful.
All right, guys, the dog's about to go nuts. We got to get out of here. Awesome hanging out. If you want to use the OddsShopper tools, they are awesome. Use them. They're free for a week with promo code SLOP. Link in the description. After the free week, 50% off your first purchase. If these tools suck and you hate them, you won't spend a dime. It's free for a week. So don't worry about that. There's no risk in this room. You're going to like it. I'm telling you right now, you are going to love it. It's going to be awesome. And you're going to be very happy that you watch this live stream. I'll tell you that right now. Have a great day, though. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't do anything stupid. Even if you win $1 million tonight, come back tomorrow, okay? We're going to be back. We're going to do it again. Have a great day.